Ladies and gents, boys and girls, everyone in between, welcome back to Dishonored. This is the second DLC, playing as Dowd. After letting old Lurk go for betraying me, we was met with old Delilah, who said she's going to rip our cold hearts out and wear our skin. Oh, I remember. I mean, people don't say things like that to you, and you forget them in a hurry. It was only yesterday though, so I can't really brag too much. Dishonored, the Brigmore witches. We're just going to get straight on with it. I'm not sure what this is going to entail, but hey ho. A save game of the Knave Dumwall has been found. You can use your progress. Oh, okay. You'll retrieve your equipment powers. Which progression do you want to use? My low chaos, obviously. You've chosen to use the low chaos. Yes, sounds good. Oh, that's awesome. So it shares the save file. Amazing. Oh. Novice. Oh, we got it unlocked, look. Master Assassin. Do we do it? I don't think so. I think we stick on Elite. A series challenge for hardcore gamers, which is us. We're hardcore. A brutal experience doesn't sound very nice. So we'll just go there. Creating a new game will overrate the yeah, we don't have any. Let's go. We are ready. Doubt hideout. If someone outside of combat, the assassins will not let you read everything. Troubled sleep. You've been ill at ease ever since you assassinated the Empress Jasmine Caldwin and aided and abducted her daughter Emily.
He knew. The black-eyed bastard knew that when my blade stilled the Empress's heart and delivered her daughter to the Lord Regent's men, everything would fall to pieces. He watched me do it anyway. And now the world's gone mad. Plague grinds the city down. Corruption rots. A mad killer roams the streets by night, seeking revenge. The overseers have stormed my hideout in the flooded district. And I'm in a strange duel with a mad witch named Delilah for the fate of the Empire. I'd say I was being punished, but I know that the world doesn't punish wicked people. We make our choices and take what comes. And the rest is void. I can't say I wasn't warned.
What's going on? I think that may be broken. Holy crap, someone mashed it.
The men are
Thank you very much for the host, Mr. Joplucas.
They don't understand the danger they're in. My mother warned me never to make an enemy of a witch.
Oh, hold on. We're about to die.
Corvo, here to settle our debt. You understand, I won't make this easy for you.
No, Corvo. Hey, Corvo. Corvo Italiano. Hey, Corvo. Can I even die here? I don't think we can. You'll never catch me alive, Corvo. I wish we could have had a little chat when we was coming up inside his office like this. Oh, he's good. Dun 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 dun. We're clearly dreaming. Will you die already, Corvo? Corvo Itanio? Itanio. Okay. We did it. We defeated him. Amazing job.
What is it?
Thomas has returned with the information you requested. He's waiting for you below.
Thanks. Oh, you know he's coming. You know he's on his way. Regency and emergency powers. Okay. In a time of political upheaval, there are provisions in place for a staged transfer of power, designed with 3 goals in mind. The first is to minimize the minimization of incentive for coup. There's no predetermined person or position within the government that is scheduled to take on the mantle of regency during the time of crisis. Instead, a regent is chosen by the parliamentary accord. This serves to avoid promoting a path of derelict ascendancy and to discourage those who would scheme for such a turn of events. It is the assumption of our governing documents that such a legislative body will always have the wisdom to see through would-be usurpers. No, not when they control the political wing as well. Silly. The second is the assurance of stability for the commons during and after the transitional phase. During an interregnum, while a regent rules the land, there are categories of laws and decrees that cannot be altered without a majority vote in Parliament. Thus, daily life for the people will not change dramatically when during the time of regency, or shift drastically once a proper heir takes up the throne. And the third, and perhaps the most important, is that the worthy successor is found. In order to rule out hasty action and to maximise stability, there will be no term limit or duration applied to the period of regency. Historically, rash decisions have been greatly contested, resulting in extended political turmoil or outright conflict. When the proper heir is found and the position is filled by someone worthy of the role, all others will fall in and provide the support. Yeah, doesn't quite work like that, does it, my dear? Oh, we got to change our things again. Okay, one over there. Whoop. And... ooh. Oh yeah, we did have the assassins. Okay, 2. We'll bust out the assassins with 5 because we're going to try them this time. Blink, blink. Slow time down with that one. We'll start using that a little bit more often, I think. We'll get rid of 4. We'll change you to 4. Hey, change you to 4. Change you to 3. And then we've got our non-lethals with the smoke. There. And then we've got our lethals with 8 and 9. Salted! We're good, we're ready to go. The reclamation of Dunwall. Dunwall, the seat of power known in the civilized world, the Empire of the Isles. It is our great capital and has been brought low by vermin, the very thought galls. We are faced with the reality that our once great city is in the state of shambles and a few remaining domiciles in any habitable condition are the estates of those wealthy enough to ward themselves against that reality. A city cannot continue to thrive populated by only the upper classes and their cloistered sycophants. Even if the plague were gone tomorrow, in its present state, Dunwall doesn't have enough hardy people of working age to return to the city to return the city to everyday function. We must find a way to attract more residents, which requires removing the cloud of fear brought about by the current regime. The Lord Regent and his lackeys are bad for business, my friends. So it falls to us. A plague and a tyrant must be overcome, and after that we must undertake a third miracle, turning the screws on an obscenely wealthy, forcing them to pay back into the place that has given them the privileges. It is the powerful and fortunate who must pay for the rebuilding of Dunwall, even if the poorest will bear the stones of timbers of reconstruction on the back. Yay! You want your city great again? Pay for it, fuckers! All this must happen for the dormant machine of commerce to restart. Without that, we're all forfeit, and the greatest city of our age will be lost. Somebody speaks sense. Somebody is a sense speaker. Hey, Wise. Oh, hold on, a corrupted bone charm. Oh, we don't want that, put it back. Corrupted bone charms are powerful bone charms that come with a cost. You can locate them just like normal bone charms by listening for the song, or with the void gaze power. Equip them in the bone charms tab of the... I don't think so. I don't think that's a great idea, honestly. Oh, this one's vengeance. It sounds pretty good. Vengeance will build up adrenaline much faster, but it takes less time to cool down. Okay, I mean, it's not a massive penalty. Hold on a second, why are we not using any charms? Excuse me. Adrenaline, we don't care about that. Healthy appetite, yes please. Undertaker. Summoned assassins, we're going to start using them, so we'll get them doing the thing. Take less damage from falls. Max health, yes. Swift shadow, yes. You know what, are we going to use our assassins? I don't really want to be killing anybody, but at the same time, this one's going to go a lot quicker than the previous DLC, because, I mean, I've learned to run away. I've done the whole runaway thing. We see that we can get away with killing no one practically all the time. Hey, a note from Billy. Hey, Dodd. No need to waste breath and apologies or excuses. You taught me that. All I can say is that as soon as I left Dunwall, my head felt clear. Maybe for the first time. You told me once that people like us burn hot, then burn up. We don't get a chance to start over. No long days in the sun, but I know you, Dodd. Despite the blood on your hands, you've been stashing coin. No one does that if they're not holding on to something. You've got some kind of plan, some hope for a new life. Maybe you knew, maybe you didn't, but that's what you gave me when you let me walk away. The one thing you said that wasn't possible, and I will never forget that. When the time comes, and it will, I hope you're watching close so you get that chance too. Oh, do we get the chance to just wander off into the sunset? That'd be pretty cool. I left a book for you. The world is big, bigger than I knew, and there are lots of places where an old man like you could disappear. Billy Jean is not my love. Thank you, Billy. Ports of call. Potterstead, Bristol, a small town, but the locals are charming and the ale is unmatched. Be certain to visit during the month of winds for the Pennant Festival. You could go to Dunwall, why would that even be here? Come on, we're here now. Not in the capital city could fill a dozen such volumes. All delights exist in Dunwall if you've got the coin, and all miseries if you're broke. Unless you're well connected through someone in Dunwall Tower, one of the key families, the City Watch or River Patrol, make sure your permits are in order. Otherwise you're likely to have your cargo seized by the port authorities for any reason they care to concoct. Kilkenny! We could go to Kilkenny, or that's in Morley. Well, the harbour master here is particular about the kinds of goods that you're carrying. The rest of the town is more lax. Be sure to visit the Inn of the Rock for the best mutton stew in all the Isles. We could go to Yarrow and Tivia. The cold here will snatch the breath from your lungs, but it is met with equal strength by the captivity of its well-managed citizens. The cosy taverns are kept warm by the famously crafted iron stoves. Though the northern food takes some adjustment, bejeweled aristocrats laugh and drink side by side with weathered, leathery-skinned farmers clapping one another on the back until the dim hours. It's hard to make a friend here, or to truly understand the worldview of the native born, but once you do, you'll have a friend for life. You go to Calero, Serraconis. Isn't that where we're from though? We're definitely from Serraconis. The city is crowded with the warmer months. And for good reason. You'll find yourself shoulder to shoulder with scantily clad locals and foreigners on holiday, pale skin burned pink by the sun, which somehow seems larger and brighter in Serraconis. The food in the Calero is a shining example of Serraconian cuisine, and there is always music, always dancing. Hand-rolled on the steps of tobacco shops, the cigars are of course fresher than the ones that you've shipped to other parts of the Empire. Or we could go to Guernica, the jewel of the south, at the edge of the world. This city is bustling with industry. After a wave of settlers from Morley and an influx of wealthy trading companies from Dunwall, everywhere you go in Guernica there are new ideas, hybrid forms of music, groundbreaking theories of natural philosophy, and even extravagant delicacies made by mixing ingredients from all known cultures. The locals work tirelessly for the coin, welcoming the elite from across the Isles. Well, you know what? I'd rather go this one. Yarrow. That's where I'm going to go if I get a chance. Where the upper class aren't up their own ass. That's where you want to be. You can have a drink with a billionaire and he just seems like he's one of the lads. Then you've done good things. Hey, we got runes everywhere. Well, this is my house, so we should be able to just pick them up. Oh, what did we get? Upgrade. Okay, what did we get though? Boot stealth? We already had boot stealth. And we already had the improved armor. You bastard. Metaphysica Mysterium, it said that we should not sully our hands with combating the forces of the void. My studies have been deemed heretical by my brothers, but the rewards have been invaluable. I have harnessed the same energies employed by the outsider and accursed followers. Excuse me, while avoiding their corruption. Oh yeah, we read that one in the main game. Thomas's journal? Who's Thomas? A careful hand. Our troubles began with a name, Delilah. A mystery given to Dowd by the face he sees in his dreams and whose voice he hears when kneeling at the shrines hidden in the lost parts of city. None of us have ever heard this voice, but we know its power. It spoke to our master, telling him of his coming doom and saying that solving this riddle was the only way to escape. We knew nothing of Delilah except that we found a whaling ship by that name. A tenuous connection, but where the outsider's world is concerned, there are no coincidences. We discovered the ship was named after a woman who once walked the halls of Dunwall Tower with Jasmine Caldwin. Later she became a painter, an apprentice of Sokolov himself, until she snared an aristocratic patron named Arnold Timsh. She snared him? What did Timsh do? We met with Timsh's niece who who offered his information on Delilah in exchange for eliminating her uncle. Removing aristocrats was our speciality, so our master agreed. With the barrister Arnold Timsh gone, his niece divulged everything that she knew. Delilah was much more than a painter, and she was hiding in old Brigmore Manor just outside the city. But by then we were too late. Delilah anticipated our threat. For some time she'd been working her corruptive influence on the best of us. The assassin called Billy Jean Billy Luck. Delilah turned Lurk against us, and together they sold us out to the overseers. When we returned to our hideout in the flooded district, we were swarmed by gold masks and hounds, but Dowd is quick and wise in our trade. In the end, he kept us alive, though there were losses. Now our resources are strained, some of the men are grumbling. I see the strain on Dowd's face, killing the empress, handing over a daughter. Those are not easy burdens to bear, and Lurk's betrayal weighs on him heavily. His sleep is troubled by curses and shouts. Now we make preparations to strike back at Delilah. She is planning something in Brigmore, something that affects everyone in the Isles, and she is expecting us. Like our master, she shares her gift from the outsider with those who follow her. How many are there, I wonder? I have no secrets of my master. My loyalty is without question, but I fear these may be the last days of the Whalers. Perhaps the last days of Dowd. Oh, Snapple! Who's on that poster? Lizzie Stride? For murder, smuggling, and river piracy. Oh, we've heard about her. She's ruthless. I thought she was a thing of the past, though. But if we're seeing wanted... Okay, shut up. Oh, there's our stuff. Yes, it's a lovely clean blade. Boom, I don't know why it's brought me here. Oh, we got new powers in this one? Oh, we got pull. That's new, isn't it? Pull! Pull inanimate objects towards you from a distance. Consumable items are used or stored immediately. Pull can silently disable a security system if used on the whale oil tanks powering the device. Oh! I don't know why it's doing it like 6 times, but it's freaking me out. Thank you very much, Clarky boy. That scared the life out of me. Oh, we might need to turn that off though, because it's... I don't know why. Why is it doing it twice? Oh, you know what? I think I know why. You ever know that you're my hero? No, that can't be it. I don't know. I don't know why it's doing it twice. It's freaking me out. Anyway, we're going to go with the pull. I always scare you, Reaps. You do always scare me, Clarky boy. You do. Everybody scares me. I'm a big scaredy cat. You can, okay, level 2. We can pull living things and bodies towards you from a distance. When enemies are pulled close enough, they're suspended in the air. Corpses and unconscious bodies are automatically carried. Ooh. Okay, yeah, we're going with this. Seems like it could be pretty amazing. I know, I read it. Maybe a little bit more health. Maybe some shadow kill. I think we get level 2 on this, for sure. Get a pull job going on. Have a good old pull. The Whalers, that's us. One gentleman of advanced age swore that his brother had been taken by the Whalers, a notorious gang associated with a man called Dowd. According to Peter Mansfield, his brother Radoff was proud of working with the Royal Spy Masters Responsible Citizens Group, the RSRCG. No way. Feeling no shame in reporting on what he perceived as shady dealings by his rivals at the fish markets. But this might have been the source of his trouble. On the 6th evening of the month of Hearths, Radoff came storming into Pieter's home, white-faced and panic-stricken, claiming to have been chased by a group of ruffians wearing leather suits and vapour masks used by the men working in the whale oil factories. Pieter gave him supper and a drink. I thought he gave him a super drink. You should have given him a super drink. Just got chased, for God's sake. Sending him on his way later in the night. After which, Radoff was never seen again. Okay. Hey, I'm getting chased. Oh my God. There's a bunch of guys out there, they're going to kill me, it feels like it. Okay, have a sandwich. Have a glass of milk. Get the fuck out the house. No. It's your brother, you let him stay the night, don't you? Jesus Christ, the Isle of Circonos, the Jewel of the South, best known for its stuff. Yeah, we've read you. Where we go? I was like, who's Thomas? I don't know who Thomas is. It's fucking right here, it says Thomas, 2 meters away. Hey, Thomas.
I found Lizzie Stride. Getting her to lend us her boat will be a bit complicated, however. She's in Coldridge. From what I hear, they've got enough on her to hold her for about 1,000 years.
Coldridge. We can use this. We'll get her out. And Stride will have to pay back the favor. We'll have our transport.
Ready to leave, sir? Or should I wait?
Can you just wait for a second?
At
Thank
your
you.
pleasure.
Oh, it's my pleasure indeed, don't you worry. It's only because we've not explored the rest of the house just yet, and there might be new stories going on.
The sort of thing I'm talking about.
You don't have to remind me. It's Billy's doing that the overseers found us. That wasn't Dowd.
Dowd should have caught it. And now witches? He's not the man he was.
Quiet.
Hey.
You're going to get us killed.
Oh,
God. Ever vigilant, I see.
yeah.
Are we leaving soon to Brigmore?
Interesting times, gentlemen. Overseers in the flooded district. Witches abroad in the city. Traitors in the ranks. I'd be nervous too. Then I'd remember who killed the Empress in Dunwall Tower. And came out untouched.
Oh, yeah, I was talking to you. He just shit his pants, didn't he? The Knife of Dunwall. A Survivor's Tale. Okay, let's have a little read. From a street pamphlet containing a sensationalized sighting of the assassin. Gentle reader, be assured that your coin is well spent. Today, what you read here may one day preserve your life and your sanity. No one has seen the Knife of Dunwall and lived to tell the tale until now. The sun was setting, a bloody stain against the sky, silhouetting the noble contours of Rothwild's slaughterhouse. Who did we leave alive? Oh, is he selling his story? You've got to be joking. Back into character. No, let's not go in character. This looks like it's a long fucking story. The stench of blood, the flesh of... Yeah, the stench of blood, the flesh... I can't help myself, can I? Oh my god, I'm so giddy this morning. The flesh of men and whales sour the air. Dowd slithered from the sewers, his body slick with gore and crawling with vermin that no mortal man could have tolerated. His shadow stretched out before him on the ground, and it revealed his true nature, a horned thing wrapped by heresy. A shape too terrible to put into words, my gentle readers, a sorcerer from the void without question. I could hear the moans of the dying workers he left in his wake, but he did not even pause to acknowledge the plight, for his heart is colder than Tyvian ice. Instead, he let out a guttural howl of victory, the shock of which snuffed out the life of those poor dying workers, and then he bounded away, moving from roof to roof back toward the street. And this was where I thought this chapter would end, until I heard the music. The grinding metal music of the overseers echoed from the nearby alleyways, and I knew there would soon be a fight. With only my sense of duty to the fallen citizens of Dunwall to keep my fear from overtaking me, I inched closer to the mouth of the alley for a better vantage. A brave contingent of overseers had captured one of Dowd's lieutenants lurking in the alley. He or she, for I could not tell beneath the thick leather mask of the industrial whaler suit, was prone and tied with sturdy ropes surrounded by overseers. But their fixation was ultimately their undoing. Dowd fell from above, moving through the air as easily as a falcon. I swear it upon my spirit. Without sound, he glided down among them. The music maker was the first to die as Dowd tore the man's head from his shoulders. The wretched song fell in a discordant wail. Then, I watched as the most notorious assassin of our time became a flurry of leather, metal, blood, deflecting bullets and swords and blades and stuff with ease. The last overseer, no doubt consumed with terror at seeing his brothers fall so easily, sank to his knees and begged for mercy. Dowd spoke a single word that made my entrails squirm in my belly upon hearing it. I emptied my bowels into my new underpants. The overseer shrieked like a madman until his mask split in two, as though struck by some hammer and a chisel, and the stream of blood gushed forth from the crack, bathing Dowd's boots. Add on a low chaos run. This should be a different type of story. We didn't kill anybody. I closed my eyes at that point, too overwhelmed to witness any further atrocity. I could only hope that if the foul heretic discovered me next, my life would end swiftly. But when I opened my eyes, Dowd was nowhere to be seen. That was the last I ever saw of the Knave of Dunwall. So heed my warning, gentle reader. Should you, or anyone you love, witness some misshapen shadow fall across your path, or should you hear the slightest rumour of dark words whispered from the rooftops, then flee with all haste. You probably should. Hey Storm, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Where's my thing? Is it up there? Hello, little fellow. We can already get our pull power. Get our pull on. Zoom. That's amazing. Hey, are you okay, dude?
This will hold while we're away. Anything short of cannon fire.
Let's hope it won't come to that.
Anything short of cannon fire. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure a small child can get through here. Fired from a cannon as well, no doubt. Load up the child! Fire! Splat. Oh well, the assassin was right. Nothing short of cannon fire.
Corvo's out there, Dowd.
Where?
It's a matter of time before he shows up here.
He's got the Lord Regent's army to chew through first.
You gonna disappear, dude?
What are you going to do when Corvo arrives?
He won't make it past the Weepers and the river crusts. The city's changed since he was the royal protector.
Oh, don't you be so hasty, Sunshine.
If Corvo...
Enough about Corvo. You should be preparing for Brigmore.
As you wish.
Boom, go get prepared, Sunshine. No, this is the second DLC. This is the Witches of Brigmore. Bum.
They
Which is
say he let Rothwild live.
Oh.
Is Dowd getting soft?
Rothwild's not coming
Hard
back
as ever.
anytime soon. You should spend more time thinking about your form.
Oh, there's a little bit of discontent in the ranks, I do believe. Now I think we're ready to go. Unless there's something up here that we don't know about. See, we could have just gone straight to the boat and done our thing. Where's the fun in that though? We get to find out what our boys are think. Hey, excuse me, wrong button. We get to find out what our boys are thinking about. Will that hold? Anything short of a cannon?
I've made a mess of the access ways, but it had to be done. If I come back, I'll take it all down.
We'll be back. And then you can burn those overseer drapes while you're at it.
You can burn the overseer drapes. Bum bum bum.
After Corvo's escape, it's going to be more difficult to break into Coldridge. They've installed arc pylons, and they're blaring overseer music over the loudspeakers. Our talents will be suppressed until we get inside.
I have other talents.
They've got Arnold Timshin there. Same wing as Lizzie Stride.
The barrister. He'll bring some class to the neighborhood.
That's awesome. I love the fact that he's in there.
Last thing. There's an execution planned in the courtyard. Should draw a lot of eyes away from you.
They know how to make a man feel welcome.
They know how to make a man feel welcome. Dude, I'm not one to judge, but I think you need a lozenge or something, dude. Okay.
Is it time to go, sir?
I think it is, Timmy. Let's go. Oh, it's Tommy, isn't it? It's not Timmy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Thomas. We did it! We didn't kill anybody! Oh, yeah! Defeated Corvo in a dream. Well, I'll be damned.